What's going on, brothers? Your boy, the Third Lang here. Hope we're having a blessed day and enjoying this Monday. I know some of you may be off. Some of you may still be working, but really it's never a day off because you can still, even in, I know most of your all's gyms are closing early or closed completely. But you can still, in that 4 to 6 hour window that the gym's open, get a good workout in, solid workout in, or just go for a run, enjoy the weather. Whatever the case is, get a home workout. The grind never stops. Always stay in the course and always improving ourselves in some way. But with that being said, let's get into the video. Brothers, you know that I am a strong advocate of focusing in-house and what is going on within our community and what is going on between the dynamics between brothers and how we interact with one another. And this video is pertaining to be the first to initiate, be the first to sort of break the ice and ease the tension and the awkwardness whenever you are around another brother. Because what I have found is that due to the desolation and the dissolution of our culture and our community as a whole, we don't know how to interact with one another, and oftentimes it is an awkward and extremely tense situation when we are in the presence of one another, because we don't know how to communicate. Because believe it or not, whether we like it or not, we don't get along well with each other for the most part. And that is because of, I believe, due to many of us being so filled with feminine energy due to not being raised by a strong man or a strong father in the household. And we are unable to conduct ourselves as men should. And when you do not possess the ability to communicate properly, that leads to miscommunication, and that leads to oftentimes emotionality taking over. And this is a major issue, because men, unlike women, are filled with testosterone. And when you have someone who is filled with testosterone, who is emotionally driven, a lot of destruction can ensue. A lot of unnecessary instances can occur. And all of this can be avoided if, as a so-called black man and as a brother, you take the initiative to break that ice with a brother that you know of, but you don't know that well. And just, it don't have to be over the top. Just, hey brother, how you doing? Or if you know the name, hey so and so, how you doing today? And it's that simple. And hey, if they're not receptive to that, and they sort of blow you off, then you know from there on out you don't communicate with them, and you just keep it moving when you see them. But we have to, sooner than later, we have to begin to make a concerted effort to build the rapport and the bond between one another as brothers, because no other demographic is going to aid us in mending and repairing the relationship or lack thereof that we have with one another. So it is up to us, and it is our duty to build strong bonds with the next brother that we come in contact with. And like I said, you have to understand that, unfortunately, due to our lack of culture and our lack of understanding of who we are and why we should be for one another and our main priority is to assist one another and to assist ourselves, you have to understand that most of us are too far gone and will not understand the need to mend and to rebuild the relationships with one another, because of the programming that has been done by the powers that be. Because they want us to be separate. They want us to constantly yearn for the acceptance of them, and to yearn for I was about to say do not cross the street, but to yearn for the acceptance of sisters who are dysfunctional and are low class, and put them on pedestals. They want us to continue to perpetuate this idolizing of the thug, gang, drug dealer archetype of so-called black men. They want us to do these things. They do not want us to become functional and logical and think with a ruling class mentality. Shout out to Chronicles of Judah 144. They do not want us to do these things and to begin to communicate with one another like men, as we should, and to not be concerned with what the other races think about us, what the other races are doing, or what anyone is doing for that matter. When we as brothers and as so-called black men are our best selves, that will have a major impact on our community. Because when we are in check and in order and following the laws and statutes of the Most High, the women have no choice but to fall in line. And if they don't, they will perish and fall by the wayside. And it's that simple. And those who want to continue to glorify the thug, gang member, drug dealer archetype, they have to be eliminated. And we cannot allow them to play any role in the progression of our people and in the minds of our people, because that is one of the primary issues and reasons to why we are in the predicament that we are in today. So brothers, when you come into contact with another brother that you somewhat know or do not know, when you cross paths, a simple head nod, or how you doing today, brother? How you doing today, sir? It's that simple. That is, you can never underestimate how impactful that is on building the relationship between brothers and between us with one another. Alright, so that's going to do it for this video, brothers. Nothing too crazy. I may post one more video for the day. I don't know. I'll see. Because I may save them for the remainder of the week. But I likely will post one more video. But it'll be on my secondary channel, The Third Red Pill. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel, The Third Red Pill, definitely go subscribe and check it out. So with that being said, brothers, be safe. Many blessings to you. Continue to improve yourself. Enjoy the grind. Enjoy the process. And many blessings to you, Steve. And stay safe. All the glory. Give all the glory to the Most High. Praise Him and serve Him. And continue to look good, feel good, live good. I'm out, brothers. Peace.